times.
You're right. 2nd and 15 to start this quarter. Mahomes firing right side. Tight coverage, but he got it in there to the tight end, Fortson. Ball comes out as Fortson comes down, and is going to be marked at the 4.
What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Thursday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. We got two former Chiefs becoming Chiefs yet again. Over the course of 2 weeks? Another old friend alert at One Arrowhead Drive this morning. We're going to talk about the Chiefs' latest addition to the roster, check in with the team personnel, and bring you some viral tweets from the locker room. First, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into it. Well, look who it is. Old friend alert at the Chiefs facility this morning. Nate Taylor with The Athletic tweeting out, Jody Fortson is in the Chiefs building. Other reporters confirm Fortson is actually not just in the Chiefs building, but specifically he's in the locker. Matt Derrick with Chiefs Digest shared that tight end Jody Fortson is returning to the Chiefs on the practice squad per source. He arrived back in Kansas City last night and is in the locker room this morning. Running back Keontae Ingram has also re-signed with the Chiefs practice squad. Now, Derrick also added the point that tight end Baylor Cupp has been put on the practice squad injury list, which makes room for Jody Fortson. Also, that means that there is one spot available on the 53-man active roster. Of course, we'll have to await official word from the team, but it looks like Fortson is back with his old squad. Now, Tom Pelissero shared on August 25th that the Miami Dolphins have released Fortson just a day ahead of the NFL cutdown day. Now, Fortson was picked up by Miami in March of 2024 after spending 3 seasons here in Kansas City. According to the Dolphins Wire, quote, he struggled in Miami and he finished the preseason with just 2 receptions. Fortson originally entered the league as an undrafted college free agent with Kansas City back on May 13th in 2019. Now, he played in 2 NFL seasons, 2021 and 2022, appearing in 19 games with 1 start in Kansas City. The tight end caught 14 career passes for 155 yards and 4 touchdowns. Fortson also appeared in 2 postseason games with 1 start for the Chiefs in 2022. He didn't play the entire 2023 season after a shoulder injury derailed his season early on in August. Now, Josh Briscoe makes a really good point here. He says currently the Chiefs, on their 53-man roster, their tight ends are listed as Travis Kelce, Noah Gray, and rookie Jared Wiley. Fortson's return could impact former Dallas Cowboys tight end Peyton Hendershot, who the Chiefs acquired via trade, then waived, and then signed to the practice squad all within the span of less than a month. So 1 month after being cut, Jody is here in Kansas City with a chance to play in the red and gold once again.
Whenever you discover something new, the first thing you want to do is share it with your friends so they can experience it too. That's kind of what it feels like when you discover that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. It's such an awesome deal, there's no way you can keep it to yourself. No more negotiating with big wireless companies for overpriced plans, and no more hidden fees with Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you and your friends with premium wireless plans starting at just $15 a month. And if you're worried about keeping your own phone and keeping your contacts, you can bring all of that along when you switch to Mint Mobile. So ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile's deal and get 3 months of premium wireless service for just $15 a month. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. That's mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/KCSNCND. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
Well, it's Thursday and business as usual. We got a stacked day at the podium. Coordinators on coordinators and a player. You know the order. We're going to kick it off with the 3 units: special teams, defense, and offense. Here is special teams coordinator Dave Toub.
He really saved our bacon on that one. James, I never seen that one time from James. The whole time that he's been here, and he's been here a long time. But we had a real good rusher on us. We had, so that was part of it. He let that one get away. But I tell you what, that was something else. When I saw the snap going, I was like, oh my God. From the sideline, I was standing right there, and then he went up and caught it. And then now the next thing is, can you get it off in time? And the protection held up. They didn't have an all-out rush on, thank God for that. but the protection held up, and then he did a great job of speeding up. And still, it was a 2.4 to get it off, that's a lot. And he was able to get it out and get a good punt on it. Just save us on that one. It was huge in that part of the game. That would have cost the game possibly. I mean, if that thing got over his head there.
Next to the podium, defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, who talks about the challenges when facing the Chargers and what he expects from their new regime.
Listen, I got a lot of respect for Jim and Greg. I've known both of them for a long time. Kind of have a feel for, I think, what they want to do and become, and you can see that they're doing that, especially early. I know they've had a rash of injuries. We're not going to overlook anything. I think Jim has a way of getting his team ready to play in any situation. So, the running backs, I mean, both of them really fit what they do. They feel like that's the identity of their team now, right? And yet they have a quarterback, and we'll see what the health is and all that. But they have a quarterback that I think is one of the best throwers in the league. So it's a pretty good combination for them. And we'll see who they put out there. But to us, it doesn't matter really. We're going to defend the scheme and try to play our best football. We got a lot of prideful guys. I think that up front, D-line-wise, linebacker-wise, and our safeties, I thought our secondary tackled really well. I think Chamari's tackling really well. Justin Reed loves to get involved in that. And when you have guys that take kind of pride in stopping a run, then you got a fighting chance. Now, some of these teams are really good, and I think this scheme, I think, is really, really good. If you don't stop the run, you're going to have trouble.
Now we hear from the other side of the ball, offensive coordinator Matt Nagy, who shares more insight on the Chiefs' run game and strategy heading into Sunday.
No, there's nothing surprising with the way he's come back in. I think we probably compare it a little bit to last year when he first got here, and just remember we talked about drinking water from a fire hose and a fire hydrant, and he came back right away in OTAs and looked amazing. Took it into training camp, looked great. So it's not surprising. It takes a little bit of time, but it's been really cool to see him grow, and I know he has a lot more to go. Probably to be determined right now. I don't know if we necessarily know, and we're getting into our second day of the week here, getting into some specific situational stuff. But I think that Carson did a really good job last year with last week with the attempts that he had and what he did. And now you just kind of get a feel with Kareem on how that's going to go. I don't know if we necessarily know that answer yet. We got to get through practice and get a feel for it.
We're going to wrap up the pressers today with defensive tackle Chris Jones, who offers his opinions on the AFC West battle coming up, as well as his teammate Charles Omenihu and his recovery.
They're physical, nice running game. Heck of a running back, J.K. Dobbins. Quarterback Justin Herbert. We've played him multiple times. We know he has big arms. Can make great plays out of the pocket, and they're physical, hard-nosed football team. We did it good enough to win. I feel like areas we still can get better. We still got a lot of ways we got to improve, but all of that is good when you have a win under your belt. So still got ways to improve and continue to get better week in and week out. And he's been all in on it, staying late, working out for 3 or 4 hours a day. Just his commitment, him and Tiffany doing whatever it takes to make sure Charles get back and be able to excel when he steps on the field again.
We also learned no new injuries to report for the Chiefs today, so that's good. Everybody's going to practice like scheduled. We got one more day to talk with the team, which will be tomorrow. Then the next time the media is going to check in will be post-game, so after the Week 4 matchup against the Chargers. Game day designations, of course, are coming out tomorrow. Nothing to expect to pop off for the Chiefs, but I would keep your eyes out on that Chargers injury report because it sounds like a lot of key players might be missing action this weekend. Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. As always, we'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you on Red Friday.